What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another SkyFactory 2.5 episode. There's a few things that I want to get working on today in the world. Like I said before, if you don't watch my Unstable series, I'm going to do it in all three of my series just at the start, so I apologize if it's repeating for you all. But we are currently at a point of, well, I had appendectomy surgery. For those of you that don't know, pretty severe surgery, all things considered. So, you know, not a great thing overall. Oh, these silly zombie pigmen, man. I don't know what to do with them. They're ridiculous. Lightning keep... Oh, hi, Mr. T. But yeah, I had appendectomy surgery, which basically means that... Well, I was down and out for a little bit last week. You know, not a huge deal or anything like that, but it was definitely not comfy. And I'm still recovering from it and all that kind of stuff, but I'm trying to get back in the swing of things and get you guys out some content while recovering all at the same time. So, now that that is done, let's see. One of the first things that I want to get going is I do want to set up an auto sieve. And I want to use the X-Compressum one for this one. And the reason I want to do that is pretty straightforward. Well, it's easy. It's really easy. Because we already have an auto sieve here, but I don't want this one to overflow ever. I don't care how much it gets or anything like that. I just do not want to see any overflow at all from it. So we can definitely go like this. Let's get a quick bit of glass. Oh, I miscounted. It's fine. It's fine. No big deal. We got it. We got it. There we go. All right. Okay, and we need some glass panes. Very good. So glass panes like so. We got the blocks of iron, the iron down below, and then a sieve in the middle. Okay. Now I happen to have another sieve over here. I'm just going to steal this one because I like to steal things. But no, honestly, it's this is going to be for our soul sand production. So we're already automating the production of soul sand itself. But what we want to do now is we want to actually get this guy. Who did we get? J Smart. Nice. I think I actually have met J Smart. I can't remember. But we want to get this guy operational. I don't care about getting fortune or anything like that on it. I just want to get this thing started up. So, without further ado, let's get down here. This is going to be extract, always active. We have power. It's pretty much good to go. All we need is a couple of item conduits, because I don't believe it can pull from the adjacent inventory, which is fine. And we can actually do that, because we don't want that to connect. So insert and extract. So this guy will slowly but surely work his way through on this automatic sieve. And you know, this is going to give us nether quartz. This is going to give us nether wart. This is going to give us all the additional things that come from sieving the soul sand, which is this. So we're going to get ghost wood, dark wood, blood saplings, fuse wood, tainted soil, heat sand, and then, of course, nether wart and gas tiers. Very important, especially these three. So that's our main goal there, is to get those items up and operational. So first step complete today. Pretty straightforward, but you know, it's done. Next step that I want to get is, well, we're gonna have to actually fine-tune all of that as well, so I'll have to check on it occasionally. But I want to work a little bit on some Botania stuff today because, well, why not? Why not? Let's get something from Botania, and I want to do it with our farm over here. We've ran into issues with mainly lack of seeds that we're running into here. So I planted wheat and I set this up to basically lock in seeds over here. So as that grows, it's going to work out well. But in the meantime, it's not growing very fast at all. So we need to get a little bit of an improvement going on here. One of those improvements that we can do is called an Agricarnation. Also, if you see here, I did make a mana distributor and 4 mana pools and another mana spreader just to speed all of this up as well. Let's see. Can we actually... I wonder if this works. Does this work? Right? Because that's... Oh, but that's attached. We don't want it to be attached. I wonder if I can throw items in there. I've never tried this. We're going to find out. We are going to find out. We'll just put that down right there. Let's give this a test. So if I want to put a whole bunch of coal blocks, which we have lots of coal, so that's the least of my worry. Okay, coal blocks. Coal blocks. And, of course, last but not least, some more coal blocks. Okay, so that should give us a decent amount of mana overall. Probably more than we actually require. But I want to just test this. I don't know why, but I do. So the magnet shouldn't work. So if we go like that... No, it didn't go in. Okay. If we go like that... Doesn't quite get in, hey? Okay. Now, if we actually place this back down... But are we going to then have stuff spew out over the sides? More than likely, hey? I guess we'll test it. We'll see what happens. But that'll get us some more mana producing as well. The thing that I want to make is a functional flora from Botania called the Agricarnation. And basically what it does is it turns mana into a type of fertilizer, causing plant life near it to grow faster. It's not overly expensive, but it is going to take a little bit of work for us. And the first thing that we're going to need is we're going to need the runic altar. So we're going to need a diamond with about 5 living rock. Okay, so let's get this guy going. The runic altar is a pretty straightforward block. It's not complicated at all, I would say, but it does require a good amount of mana, so keep that in mind. We get a mana diamond like that, and then we can make ourselves the runic altar. Great. Okay, awesome. And I'm just gonna place that guy down. Well, you know what, let's place it down just right here. Why right there? Well, I'll explain that in a second. It basically is the shortest path for mana to travel. Okay, so that's kind of the thing that I'm looking for. Alright, so there's our runic altar. That's good, because we need to make some runes for this. We need a rune of spring to get this thing actually built. And for that, we're going to need some wheat, some oak saplings, and then a rune of water and a rune of fire. So a rune of water is fishing rod, sugarcane, etc. And some mana powder. Alright. And rune of fire is nether wart, gunpowder, nether brick, mana steel, and mana powder again. So the mana powder, if I remember correctly, is just gunpowder. Alright, let's get some of these items together. So we need 2 iron. We need 2 gunpowder. Pretty straightforward for those items. We can drop those in the mana pools, which is good. We'll put away our egg. Excellent. Put away the egg. Let's actually just bring it up in NEI here. Agricarnation. There we go. So we need to get ourselves a fishing rod, bone meal, and sugar. Sugarcane. Ooh. I don't think we have sugarcane. I don't think I've actually found sugarcane yet. So that's a bit of a problem. I don't think we've sieved it or whatever. So I'll have to do a little bit of that, I guess. Yeah, we don't have sugarcane. Okay. That is a problem. Let's just find out if there's any other way to do this. We can't do that quite yet. That is a good recipe, though. And we didn't get any from a loot box. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to have to sieve some dirt, I believe it is, to try to get some sugarcane seeds. Only a 3% chance, so I'm going to need to farm some more dirt. Yay. I love farming dirt, don't you guys? Alright, and then for this we need nether brick, gunpowder, and nether wart. So one of you, and nether brick is nether rack. So we're going to need a redstone for that. Okay, I think we've got a decent amount of it, except for that sugarcane, which is not great. Let's just remove our obsidian maker here. Pull out the obsidian and make ourselves a quick piece of nether rack instead. And we'll place this back, because why not? Okay, good. Then we smelt the nether rack to get the nether brick. Okay, let's start making these things anyways. For right now, I will deal with the sugarcane off camera as well. So we'll do this, and this. Good. So let's do the fire one first, because we have everything for it, right? Gunpowder. There we go. It is now working. Now, one of the things about the runic altar is you do need living rock as well as your wand at all times. So you will need to use this to complete this system. So drop it and click. And there we go. Now, you can right-click with an empty hand to make more of them, which is pretty nice. But we don't really have that capability type thing. What is that? Runic altar. Oh, okay. We did that. Good for us. All right. The next is going to be the water. So in the meantime, I'm going to get some sugarcane, I guess. Yeah. All right. So I built another automatic sieve, and I just threw in some dirt in there. We're just going to let that run a little bit, but I'm going to use that for any manual sieving that I want to get done. So we got the sugarcane that we require. I'm going to place those guys down right there because, well, why not? But we have it. We got it. So we can get ourselves the next rune. Good. Rune of water. You, and you. Go. Awesome. Love it. So glad I got it. And it was like the first one, too, which was great. That was awesome. But I did have to farm up some leaves and stuff to get more dirt. So, you know, that's one of those catches. So we're going to need a rune of water and a rune of fire for this, for the next one here. Why did that not go on there? There we go. Okay, rune of water, rune of fire. This is to get ourselves the Agricarnation, of course, from Botania. So we need the rune of spring. And for that, we're going to need 3 saplings and a piece of wheat. Okay. Piece of wheat. Get. Got it. Place that guy down. Very nice. Maybe we will... Yeah, see, that stopped. That stopped. Okay, so that didn't work. That does not work. You heard it here first, folks. That doesn't work well enough. Okay. So we got a piece of... We need 3 saplings of, I think, any type. Any maker model. 1, 2, 3. We'll take just the oak ones right there. And that should give us the rune of spring. Yeah, there we go. It's going. Okay, good. We need another piece of living rock, of course, because this is going to require us to complete this as well. Very good. All right. Good stuff indeed. We then got most of what we need. That was the hardest part. The redstone root is quite easy to get. The other good thing about these advanced runes is they don't use up the previous runes. So that's a newer thing that I'm a huge fan of. That way we can keep using those as long as we don't use them in actual recipes. So we're going to need some 2 lime petals. We're going to need a green and a yellow. Okay, yellow. And we're going to need a green. Green. There it is there. Good. And we're going to need that and a piece of redstone. We might have to get into applied energistics right away. Just to get, you know, some of that up and running. But our power situation's still not that great either. So we might need to get better power before we jump into that. So redstone with a piece of grass is going to give us the redstone root. And then we make it in the petal apothecary. Alright. Get these guys all into petal form. Petal form, petal form. Very good, very good. And, oh, we might need a seed, though. We have seeds. We have lots of seeds. Seeds are not the problem here. Okay, because we can use pumpkin seeds for this. Very good. Okay, 1, 2. 1. And 1. Good. We need you in there and you in there. And boom. Agricarnation. Sweet. Now, I can't remember the exact range on this, and I'm sure the book probably tells me if I go back and read a little bit more. But it might not. It might not tell me. I can't remember the exact range. But I'm going to set this guy up. We need a few more mana spreaders and stuff, which means I think we need more living wood. I'd like to get more than one of these. So let me get a few things together. We'll get some living wood, I guess, and go from there. Alright, so my goal here is I want to get myself a floating Agricarnation. The reason being is it's a little bit better, in my opinion, to get them to float. So we need to combine that with that, and that's going to give us the floating Agricarnation. Very good. So now what we can do is we can actually place it, you know, somewhere over here, for example. I believe it has a 6-block radius. Is what I've been reading. I believe that is the case. And then we can place our mana pool. You know what? Let's actually do it like this. Let's place the mana pool above it, right? Just like so. So we're going to place the mana pool above the Agricarnation. It does require mana, so I need one more mana spreader, and there it is right there. We can get these. I moved my daisy because I placed down some and then it disappeared. So I'm not sure if the endoflames ate it. I didn't think that they could eat blocks that were placed, but I mean, I guess anything is possible. So we're going to be on this torch line right here. So that should be receiving. It is. Good. So we're getting mana in here. Excellent, and then we're going to bind that up to this mana pool, like so, and that should fuel the Agricarnation with some mana. Is that the case here? Boom, mana pool. Alright, good. So now we are fueling the Agricarnation, like so, and I believe it should work on these ones that are 1 block below it. Yes, it is. Perfect. You just saw that one tick up. So the Agricarnation is now working. The reason I put it here is I'm actually interested to see if it does work on these. I don't think it will. That's just my guess. I'm pretty sure it won't. But, hey, I mean, you never know. You never know. So I'm going to let this go. We're going to get a lot more... Oh, that's what happened to it. Never mind. Never mind. We're fine. The endoflame did not take it. It was too close to the farm. That will do it. Alright, so the mana is getting there. That's good. And we are filling up this mana pool, and the Agricarnation is full and should be working. Good stuff. Let me double check where we're at time-wise on this video, because I would like to see, to be sure, because I'm out of practice. Simple as that. And, yeah, we'll see where we're at. Alright, so we still have a bit of time, and what I want to do is I want to make the Nether portal, because why not? And to do that, we are actually going to make an angel block. And the reason being is I want this thing far away from our base. I don't want it to be in our base, for a couple of different reasons. Well, one, it's noisy, and two, it's noisy. Simple as that. Alright, so we're going to set this guy up just in the middle of nowhere, and that's going to be very useful for us in the fact that we're not also going to get pigmen or anything like that spawning, which is great as well. So we can do that. We're just going to do a standard kind of nether portal here. Nothing too crazy. Place that there. Good. And like so. Awesome. Alright. Place a couple torches to make it look pretty. And do I have a flint and steel? I don't think so. Let's quickly get ourselves a flint and steel. I may also want to do a quick little upgrade to this guy. Energetic. I think we can actually do that now. Yeah, we could actually do that now. Okay, maybe we will do the nether at the start of next episode then. I think that's what we'll do. But I want to do nether, and I want to set up a mob farm as well. So, let's do that next time. Yeah, we're going to upgrade our jetpack this time. That sounds like a great idea. Alright, so I want to do you, and you. And I want to get these started up in our alloy furnace over here to get more energetic alloy. And the reason we want to do that is we want to get the energetic jetpack. Like so. Upgrade. Alright, so we need a double layer capacitor. We need these energetic thrusters, which require some enhanced energy conduits and more double layers. So it looks like we're going to need 5 double layer capacitors. I do have one there, but I think I'm going to leave that as is. Do we have basics anywhere? We do have conduit binder, which we're going to need. Good. We can actually make that right now. So we can get the enhanced energy conduits, just like that. We can then get... We have one basic capacitor. Okay, so we need to make 5 doubles, so we need 10. So we need 9 more copper and, 18 redstone, etc., etc., to get this thing done. And, well, a whole bunch of you. So we'll just go like this. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, there's our 10. Excellent. Let's get some of that energetic. We're also going to need some coal. Pulverized coal. That should work. And that's going to give us the 5 double layers that we require. Good. Very good. Very, very good. Makes me very happy. Okay, so there's our double layers. So we're good on that. We have basically the basic parts ready to go. So these like that. Good. And the next step is to get all of the energetic thrusters. These guys right here. So we got double layers. We got the energy conduits on the outside, like so. We need energetic alloy, of course, up at the top. And then what do we need? We need some redstone alloy, which is redstone and silicon, I believe. And some pulsating crystals, which is pulsating iron, which means we'll put a pause on that for now. Let's get ourselves a little bit of 1, 2, 1, 2. We'll get this going instead. Very nice. And we also need 2 of that, like so. Okay. And we can just do that in the induction furnace here next door, so that we're not taking up additional space here and using up our setup. In the meantime, we can get those going again, because we're going to need a lot of that stuff over time anyways. So, and we can get that and a couple of diamonds. 1, 2. Oh, we need more than that, don't we? We need double that. Yeah, we do. That's only enough for 1. Oh, for 1. Alright. So that gives us 1 thruster. So we're going to need a bit more of that pulsating stuff. So we're going to need... I know I have some around here somewhere. I have 8. So we'll need 1 more worth. I don't want to make too much of it at this point in time if I don't have to. So we're going to just keep it pretty simple for right now. Okay, good. Give me that. At least this thing cooks really fast. But I'm pretty sure it's draining our power quite quickly as well. So there, and 1, 2. So 4 diamonds, I guess. Not the worst at all. At all. That'll give us that. And voila, our second thruster. Very, very, very nice. And we throw that guy in there. That's going to give us our energetic. That's going to give us 4 million RF on this thing. A huge upgrade. Huge upgrade overall. And I'm going to have to start, well, getting this thing compiled together, because yeah, it's going to take a while. We don't really have the energy source requirements to make this thing really stand out and work well. We're going to put the energetic in there. We will save the energy cables because those will come in handy. And let's see, what's the next one up from this? It's vibrant, right? It's not that bad. We could probably do it. But I think our power needs are going to be a little greater than that. So anyways, that's it for me. Thank you all so much for watching this episode of SkyFactory 2.5. Make sure you slap that like button, subscribe, tell your friends. Honestly, the biggest thing that I can recommend is sharing. Sharing my videos. You know, that is the #1 way that we can get more people enjoying my content. So, you know, that's my biggest recommendation overall. So, thank you all so much, and have a great day.